So while he's putting on shoes, let's take a look-ski here. Like I said, I'm told this is a 49. I haven't cleaned up the engine plate to get the numbers off it, but because the distributor is in the very front, I'm told that is like 48, 49, and after that 50, it went to the side. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never owned one of these before. I've never rebuilt one, of course. But it's actually in pretty good shape, and what makes this thing awesome, so I'm told, is the 2-speed transaxle on it. Most of them just had 4 gears. This one's actually got 2 speeds, and I found it's amazing. And please comment. This thing is stupid fast. If you're, it's said you're not supposed to bush hog with them, but I do have the PTO adapter, so that the bush hog won't make it continue going forward after you press in the clutch. But if you try to bush hog with this thing or rototill, holy crap, it moves forward so fast, even in low gear or first gear. So I'm hoping, I've only driven it maybe 10, 15 minutes before disassembling. Got the hood over here doing this little degreasing. I've only driven it a little bit, but I'm hoping that 2-speed setup will make it so that I can actually use it for bush hogging or rototilling, things like that. But you can see for a 70-year-old tractor, really, I mean, it kind of looks rough right now because I got it all torn apart. It's really in good shape. Got some nice, awesome tires here that I got online, really inexpensively, free shipping. They are the Road Warrior. That's hilarious, being as how they're never ever going to be on a street. They're the Road Warrior tires. All right, looks like my son's coming back with shoes. So yeah, there's the project garage. It looks like a mess, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, let's put the camera back to him. There you go. You can just take it. We can edit it later.
All right. Oh yeah, why do you want to make a YouTube channel, or at least just a YouTube video?
Why not? It's recording.
Oh.
Did you stop it?
No.
Okay. So like I said, I got the those really awesome tires, free shipping off of eBay actually, and I will find who I bought them from because they are awesome. Got them here FedEx, free shipping. It was, I'm not gonna say the dollar amount, but it was really low compared to typical tires. Those are 10 ply, which means they'll last about 100 years longer than a tractor ever will. So real quick, like I said, this is the first time I've ever worked on one of these tractors, much less own one. There's a lot of things about these things that I'm sure you 8N guys out there are complete experts on that I am a novice. So we talked about the distributor location being, this is probably a 48-49. I'll clean up the tag and make sure that when I get into the engine, get it really stripped good, and you can see the paint's coming off it now because I got some awesome stuff on there, and that again is something I want to talk about.
I gotta keep on turning around.
This stuff is literally called awesome. And it is. I got this at the dollar store for $1.
I'm not sure if I can really see it.
That's alright. I got this at the dollar store for $1, and the refilled jug is like $3, and this stuff literally is awesome. The reason being, if you buy, I'm not going to say any name brands, but if you buy over-the-shelf degreasers from auto parts stores, $7, $8, 10, 12 for a little can, and it for about 30 seconds and it's done. That stuff, if you spray it and smell it, it's the exact same stuff, just in a nice cheap dispenser, and it works really well. If you leave it set, as my son found out, we were cleaning the blinds in the house the other day, and he was using Awesome on it, and it was goo coming off of it that we had no idea was even there. They haven't been cleaned in about 5 years. We left it overnight without thinking about it. He went back on it the next morning, and the paint started coming off. Well, number one, I went, crap, gonna have to get new blinds. And then I went, tractor, kill that 70-year-old paint, and which it's doing. You can see a lot of the really crappy paint is just falling off with that cool stuff. So I'm gonna take the pressure washer over here that I got off of eBay as well. Woohoo! Yeah, love eBay. Once that sits for a good while, maybe even overnight, we'll see. I'm going to pressure wash the heck out of it, see if that gets rid of some of the old paint and grime and goo. I'm going to try to get this thing ready to do a nice paint job because I did a pressure check on the cylinders, and each and every cylinder is within 5 psi of when it rolled off the line, which tells me that this 70-year-old tractor probably sat a lot. It's never really been worked hard, which is good. So I've got new, it doesn't look new now because it's been sitting out here for about 3 weeks, new fluid for the transaxle, which I want to talk about. So I'm going to slide back a little bit.
Messy garage.
This
Okay.
is something I've been doing some research on, and a lot of people say you can put just straight 80-90 or something like that in it, but the hydraulics work off the exact same fluid. There's some controversy over this. I've read several different things, but there are 3 chambers, all connected, but 3 drain plugs where you drain out the old fluid. It's about 5 gallons. And the hydraulics work off the exact same fluid, which means you can't use straight up 80-90 or 150. You have to use a hydraulic hybrid, I guess. It's similar to like gear oil, but it also has hydraulic components for the hydraulic pump, which is mounted underneath here. You can remove this pan and pull the whole hydraulic pump system if you need to rebuild it, which I'm hoping I don't have to, even though when I got this, when I picked it up, I flushed out the engine oil and the coolant, filled everything back up. The radiator was leaking like a sieve, but I managed to get it started and hit the PTO up, and it went bleh, bleh, and died and never went up again. So I did a little looking into it, and there's a ton of water inside it, which is not a good thing. Okay, don't blast me, don't be mean. But yeah, I know that's a bad thing. But I haven't changed it out yet because I'm doing all the cleaning and pressure washing. I know the number one place for water to get into the transaxle is from the crappy boot, which I have a new one already waiting to go on there. But I don't want to change it out. Yeah, that thing is horrible. There's gooey stuff in there. I don't want to change it out until I do all this. Then I'm going to flush the fluid, put new fluid in it, and hope that it all works out. And the hydraulics come back on it. If not, I'm going to have to rebuild the hydraulic unit, which I've done research on YouTube and stuff like that, and all you have to do is drop that out, replace like a few seals, nice simple stuff, slap it back in, fill new fluid. So that is pretty much what I wanted to talk about at this point. This is my first YouTube post of this nature, so any questions, thoughts, ideas, please, the more input I get from you, the more videos I'm going to post. And I'm going to try to take everybody through every step of restoring this thing. I don't want to make it perfect and beautiful because I don't want to take it to a show. I want to bush hog with it. I want to use it. I want it to be a usable tractor. So I'm going to make it nice, but not where the point I drive through the bushes and I'm like, yeah, no, it's pretty. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. So don't hate me, but feel free to please leave comments, thoughts, suggestions, ideas. You experts out there that have done this 100 times, I would love to have your input. Things not to do, things to do, simple solutions that make a hard job easy. It's great stuff. So, that's it.
Shall I cut it?